Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm hooping early today. So I am early, about an hour earlier than normal. So I hope that hasn't put you off, those of you who hoop with me. So here we go. I've got my hoop, I'm going to step into my hoop. Oh, I have to take my slippers off. You don't really need to be seeing them, do you? Yeah, place the hoop onto your lower back. I'm holding it exactly halfway around, yeah? I'm going to take my right leg in front. I'm going to turn my hoop to the left and I'm going to launch to the right. And I am off. I'm going to put a little timer on. Yeah, I've just got a little bit of time this morning, so I thought, do you know what? I'll jump on and hoop with you now, and then I also get to tell you what's going on today. So, good morning. It is Terrific Tuesday, in case you are totally confused about what day it is, which is quite possible, because it is a little bit confusing right now, isn't it, with the bank holidays. But it's Tuesday. So, if you want to train with me today, in 20 minutes, I am teaching, so 9:10 a.m. till 9:40, via Zoom, I am teaching Power Half an Hour, which is a top-to-toe body workout using weights. So whether you've got a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a power wave, a sandbag, whatever you've got, it'll work for that class. So if you want to come and join me, you can do fitness for a £5, yeah? Or you can obviously come and join for a whole week for 12 quid and get all the classes. But there you go, that's that. So that's this morning. So I've already been on and I've done the daily challenge this morning. I was out in the park at 7 a.m. this morning with my PT client, and she's good. She doesn't mind being recorded, so we did the daily challenge. It's very, very much a core one. I don't know if any of you caught yesterday's challenge. So yesterday's challenge is core, and we're still doing that today. And then I also added a mobility challenge yesterday. Did anyone see it? It was the one where we stood up, sat down, rolled back, did like a crab stretchy thing, and then stood back up. Did you like my technical terms there? Hopefully I made it look quite easy, but I made a point of putting my hands down to get back up because it is really hard. It just looks easy, I hope. So I don't know if any of you tried that. It's a really, really fantastic mobilising move for your whole body. It's also a bit of strength in there. The core one, the 1 minute core, oh man, it's really intense. So on the core one, I gave 3 exercises, and they're based on mountain climbers, really. I did a crouching bear crawl for 4 twists, then I did a mountain climbing for 4, and then I did a sit through for 4. And you could have chosen 1, 2 or 3, or you had the hardcore option to do 4 of each of the moves and continue to do them as many times as you could with 1 minute. Really, really can feel it. It was very slow and controlled. So that's that. Did you have a good weekend, guys? Talk to me. Tell me, how was your long weekend? Did you have a good one? Did you celebrate the coronation? Did you watch it? I'm one of those people, I get caught up in the excitement. So I don't watch the news and I don't read the newspapers unless by accident. I know it sounds silly, but I don't. Since COVID, I took myself away from it. I don't watch any of it. So I don't get as caught up in the hype for things, really, if I'm honest. But obviously people are talking about it, and normally I love that, a royal wedding and everything. But just for me, and I'm not poo-pooing it, and if you were excited about it, I think that's lovely. It's really nice to enjoy it. I don't know, maybe it's my age. I felt very jaded about it. I think the extreme amount of money that has been spent on it when the royal family is quite rich in itself, I just feel was a bit wrong. That's all. You know, when we work hard, I mean, I work, well, up until 2 weeks ago, I was working 7 days a week. I'm 52, do you know what I mean? Life should be getting easier. So when I see something, was it £250 million being spent on the coronation, I just find it a little bit hard to swallow, that's all. However, I still did get a little bit excited about it. I got up in the morning and I was like, oh, it's so exciting. I like seeing everyone all dressed up and, you know, all that. But yeah, so I wasn't particularly overly interested. I actually was a tiny bit poorly on Saturday, actually. So I ended up not doing what I normally do. And I sat in the beanbags for a little while because I felt a bit rough, and I did watch the coronation. I did actually watch it, and I was a mixture of one bit being fascinated by the traditions and seeing it all, and the other side being purely horrified by the whole situation. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But again, I'm not poo-pooing anyone who gets excited. I think it's lovely to get excited about it. I just wish I didn't see the bigger picture and think about all the financial implications, that's all. So yeah, that's my thoughts. But there you go. Maybe I think things through too much. So yeah, so tell me, did you have a party? I think a lot of people as well, they used it as you know, just an opportunity to have a Benny and get smashed. So yeah, be interesting to know what your thoughts are on it. So mine, as I say, I'm quite complicated. I've got one hand where I can't help but get excited, and the other hand which just thinks, oh my God, this is horrendous. So yeah, I'm a mixed bag. So I kind of, you know, I get both sides of the reasoning behind it. But let's talk about something really exciting. I started watching Bridgerton, the latest one, Queen Charlotte, and funny enough, very topical, they were having the coronation of George and Charlotte. So that was rather nice. I enjoyed that much more. I don't know if any of you watch Bridgerton. I really, really like it. And this latest one with King George and Queen Charlotte, it's yeah, it's lovely, but it's very sad. So very, very sad. So yeah, feel a bit traumatised watching that, but I can't help it. I had a little binge watch yesterday and watched 3 or 4 episodes in a row. But yeah, so that's good. So tell me, do any of you watch that? Right, oh, hooping 5 minutes. Let's stop, go the other way. When you're hooping, the launch is the best bit. If you get the launch right, your hoop stays up. But when you're first starting, it's so blooming hard. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm just standing here normally hooping. You know, I can do lots of weird things, tricks and going up and down on my knees or running on the spot or doing grapevines. But just basic hooping is all you need to be able to do. And when you are first starting, don't give up if you can't get it at first. You know, I've told this story so many times. When I went on my power hoop course many years ago, I was like one of the only ones who couldn't get their hoop up. And we were in a massive dance studio with a big sprung wooden floor. And every time this hoop dropped, the noise it made, and it was me. Every time this hoop dropped, honestly, I was mortified. Mortified. But then again, that was me all around. You know, they told us to practice before you go and do the course. I'd had a little go, I was like, yeah, I can kick the hoop up, I'll be fine. And off I went and did the course. I did get through it, like when I did the moonwalk, which is walking a marathon through London in the dark, in your bra. I was like, I don't need to train, I can do it. I did it with no training, but it bloody killed me. I think at 18 miles I hit the wall and I felt like I had knives going into my hip joints. It was quite bad, but I still did it. I tend to be a little bit like that, it's a bit naughty, isn't it? So yeah, so the moral to that story is though, don't give up, you'll get it, it'll be fine. What else shall we talk about? So we talked about the weekends, the fact it is Tuesday. Hopefully you're going to do the daily challenge with me because it's 1 minute. I think that's the biggest one, isn't it? The biggest obstacle is people either say they haven't got time to exercise or they've got no motivation to exercise. I think that's the 2 main bits. Or the third one, you don't know where to start. So I've just covered all 3 of those. Surely, even with no motivation, no time, you could fit in 1 minute. And you don't know where to start there. Start with 1 minute a day. Some of you are going, what's the point? There's every point. Just that 1 minute of movement. If that becomes a daily habit, that's fabulous. And you can build on that daily habit. And then you get that little feel good that you've actually achieved something and done it. So it's always worth doing it. Even if it's that 1 minute, it's a starting block. And hopefully you'll love it and you'll do more. And if you don't, you've done something. So I think it's always worth doing. The daily hoop, if you choose to hoop with me, quite simple. Very, very good for your core muscles. For me, really helps massage out my digestive system, so I like that too. And also, it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm getting more daily movement, I'm working my core, and I'm doing something while I'm talking to you, because I could not be standing staring at the camera for this amount of time talking. Just wouldn't happen. I'd feel like a right lemon. Okay? But when you are first starting to hoop, you don't want to do more than 2 minutes. Yeah, 1-2 minutes max each side, maybe every other day, because otherwise you'll get a little bit hoop sore when you first start. Oh, did you hear that? I think one of the trousers had a little dream. Anyway, so yeah, so there you go. That's basically my day. So to recap, do the daily challenge, it's 1 minute. The coronation, did you or didn't you? Bridgerton, yes or no? Power hoop, got one, going to do it. And finally, are you going to join me and do some training? Maybe. So my Zoom classes are normally 30 minutes long, apart from Wednesday night I do a Fit and 15 at 7 PM. If you want to join me, it's 30 minutes. I promise you, if you turn up, you won't regret it. You'll love it, and you might just feel fantastic. It might be the best decision you ever made. And there is a deal as well, fitness for a £5. So if you're watching me and you're thinking, maybe, it's a £5. Just think how easily you waste a £5. Think about it today. Anyone who's listened to me, I want you to go through today and work out when you just spend a £5 just like that. and think about it. And what's the best fiver you could ever spend? Investing in your health. Health is the greatest wealth. God, how many other little cliched sayings can I come out with? I think that's it for me today, actually. I do quite like It Is What It Is. And I do also like SHIT Happens. I quite like that one as well. Right, I think that's it. I think I'm just about to hit the 10-minute mark. Stay well hydrated. Be happy, my friends. Get out there, get some fresh air, get some daylight today. And saying if you want to know any more about the daily challenge or anything else I've talked about today, comment, talk to me. Even when I'm not reading your comments while I'm hooping, because I can't get close enough to the phone because obviously the hoop will take it out, I always read it afterwards. And if you have got any inquiries about anything, oh God, I nearly forgot, save the best bit till last. Right, I say if you've got any queries, any comments, any questions, message me. What you don't do is what some pervert did last night, is send me a video of themselves giving themselves a bit of a hand massage, you know, down the nether regions, yeah, fully graphic, and then try and ring me 20 times in a row. I mean, what is wrong with people? So basically, thanks for watching, but if you want to have a little waz and ring me and do it, just don't, because I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not interested. I do not want to see someone's willy. I really don't. I've got a husband that can look at his if I want to look at that. But other than that, if you want to talk to me about fitness, the coronation or anything else, please do. I'd love to hear from you. But why on earth people think they can send me videos? I don't know. Is there anything that's standing here saying to me, I want to see your willy? There's not, is there? I hope not, anyway. Right, anyway, on that note, I just had to share that with you because I'm in bed last night with Mark, my husband, with the Chihuahuas, watching telly, and this video comes through. I didn't click on it, but I could see, you know, you can see, I could see, and I was like, and then the phone calls, one after another, one after another, one after another, and they'll come through so quick I couldn't even get on to block it. I did report it and block it, but you know, you just think, what is wrong with people? Some people have got too much time on their hands, literally. Anyway, on that note, have a terrific Tuesday. Intercrew, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. And what about my lovely little Facebookers? Hiya, Annie. Awesome Monday. You had an awesome Monday. Yeah, because you know it's Tuesday today. So hopefully you did have a really good Monday. Sorry, just had to share that with you guys at the end about the phone call last night. I mean, seriously, why would someone send me that? It's like, I'm talking about fitness. I'm not out here half naked going, oh, here I am, or anything like that. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Saying that, I mean, you can just look at somebody and they might think you want to see their willy. I don't know. Anyway, have the best day, guys, and I'll see you soon. See ya.